Hi, and thanks for downloading JobLander. JobLander helps you land a job by creating gorgeous, personalized infographics for your resume. You know, there's almost 13 million people unemployed in the US right now. Many more are underemployed. That's a lot of competition for good jobs. So it's incredibly hard to stand out from the crowd when you're applying for a job. And employers are overwhelmed by the number of resumes they get when they have a job opening. And in spite of all the fantastic computer technology we have today, resumes haven't changed since the days of the typewriter. 99% of them are boring and flat, and they all look the same. This is where JobLander comes in. You're about to see how within minutes, you'll be able to create a gorgeous infographic to paste into your resume. This colorful information graphic presents your employment and your academic background with a really interesting and informative visual. It's going to really stand out and get you noticed. So let's get started. So this is the home screen. Tap this thumbnail to start creating your infographic. The easiest way to get started is to tap this button and begin from a template. Okay, so this is a template of your infographic, and what you're going to do is simply change out the data that's already set up. So let's look around and get familiar with the screen, and you'll see how easy it is to use. When you slide the screen back and forth, you can see the entire infographic. In the center is your timeline. On the top half of your timeline is your employment history. On the bottom half of the timeline is your academic history. At the very top is where your name goes. And at the very bottom, there's a simple menu to get you around the app. So the first thing you should do is input your user information by tapping this little icon right here. The user information will appear at the top of your resume infographic. So just tap each line and change out the data like this. Then you could go ahead and change out the rest of these data fields. Once our contact data has been plugged in, you can start changing out the rest of the data on the template. Now the next thing you want to do is set up your timeline. Simply tap once on the timeline and you can change the dates like this. Simple. Now let's look at your employment history. Let's edit this job. By double tapping any part of it, you can edit the data for this job. We're going to keep the kind of graphic as area. We'll keep the category as employment, and we'll tap into organization. Let's change out that data and put in your first job. And your title. You can also change your dates and your colors right here. You can edit the graphic shapes themselves. Simply tap on a shape to reveal curve points. Select the curve point by tapping on it. That allows you to move it around. You can also change the curve by moving the curve handles on the outside. If you want to add more curve points, just tap and hold anywhere on the line. Finally, you can edit each side of the curve by double tapping one of the curve handles like this. Very cool. And if you make a mistake, just remember to shake your phone to undo. As you edit your infographic, you can preview it by tapping the preview icon. You can take 2 fingers to pinch in or out to zoom. Once you have your infographic the way you want it, now it's time to get it into your resume. To do that, tap on the action icon. This gives you the option to save it in your iPhone library, email it, or share it on Twitter and Facebook. The best way to put it into your resume is to email it to yourself. This will send you an optimized PDF of your infographic, which will give you the best vector quality for printing. When you get your email, simply place your PDF attachment into your resume document. It works great with any word processor, like Microsoft Word or Pages. Well, we really hope you like JobLander, and good luck going after that job. We're rooting for you.